Welcome back. Welcome back. It is me, BrittReacts, and today we are reacting via a kind suggestion to Lost Tape. Seamus wasn't Jeff's first baby. This is from Jeff Dunham. I'm confused. Let's see what's going on.
Hi everybody, Jeff Dunham. And Seamus, tough of a morning to you there. So Seamus, do you know why we're here right now? I have no idea. I found another lost tape. You've been losing a lot of tapes, haven't you? It's not lost, it just means it's one that I did many years ago. What is it? Well, it's the way I opened my act for years. I have a 70s mustache. Well, too bad it was the 80s. Yeah, just watch, okay?
I'd like to start off this evening by telling a little story.
I might have a nightmare tonight after looking at that giant head of a baby. Why, Jeff? Why, Jeff, why? I'm so confused.
Okay.
The eyebrows?
I'd like to start off this evening by telling a little story. And this is a true story that happened to me not long ago. I've been a ventriloquist since I was in the second grade. I had no brothers, no sisters, so I created my own. And this is true.
Okay.
Not long ago, I was over in Paris, France. And I had this jacket with me. And over in Paris during the summer, you don't need a jacket. So I decided I wanted to do something a little different, a little more exciting with this thing, rather than just carry it around or wear it and be hot. True story. What I do before I get into the subways is take this jacket, kind of turn it inside out a little bit, stuff it with the sleeves and give it some shape. And then just before I'd stepped in the subway car, I'd pick this thing up, and I'd walk in carrying it about like this, right?
No.
So it looked like a little baby. Now, the first time I did this, the subway car was pretty crowded, and I particularly remember this one lady sitting in the back corner who's, as we say, well, pleasingly plump. Or pleasantly plump.
Did he say pleasingly plump? I've heard pleasantly plump, but pleasingly plump? This is the biggest Christmas wreath I've ever seen. Why, Jeff? What's he getting on the subway like this? I can't wait to hear.
We say, well, pleasingly plump. Or pleasantly plump. She was fat. And she smiled when I walked in, and I stood over in the corner and tried to mind my own business. Now, little babies like to be played with, but I guess when you play with them for too long, they always get a little bit tired. And that's what happened to the kids. So after a few minutes, the French lady and everybody else in the subway car heard something about like this.
That sounds like a fire engine. Oh, he's doing the ventriloquist. Sorry, I forgot.
A crying baby can be fairly annoying, and I didn't want to bother the French people any more than I had to. I was already an American.
Right. It's like French people do not hide the fact that they don't like Americans. We are well aware. We respect it. You know, it's like we don't like half of us either. But I love that, like, it's like been an ongoing thing. It'll forever be an ongoing thing. They don't try to hide it. I had to go to France for a work meeting once. And they clearly like thought I was the most inferior human being to them, but they let me know by like ghosting my emails after I left the office. And I was just like, oh, okay. And I don't think it had anything to do with my race, my hair. It was simply because I was from America.
Already an American. So I tried to shut the kid up, and it went something like this.
That's child abuse. Child abuse.
Now, I don't know who came up with that, but it doesn't work, you know? All it does is confuse the poor child and make him sick, so I had to move on. Next, I had a pacifier.
This just feels like a lot of work.
Now, baby, you'll suck on a pacifier for what, about 30 seconds, and they always get tired of it, spit it out, and you back restart it. And I don't know if the French people on this particular subway car just went real quick upstairs or what, but most of them looked like by now that they were fully convinced to have a real little baby. The French lady was just smiling away, so I tried to egg them on a little further.
The baby is so flat and flimsy. Call the police. Call the police.
And I tried all these things, nothing worked. kid was still crying, the French lady was still smiling, so I got kind of frustrated. I got pretty angry, and this is how I concluded the...
May I ask why the size of this lady was relevant to this joke? Like, we could have had the same joke, unless it's going to end in a certain type of way, but like, he hasn't said anything else about why her size mattered. I'm just wondering. I'm just saying.
Picture with the baby. No, you be quiet. You know, you really made me angry when you cry. You gonna stop crying? If you don't stop crying, I'm gonna do something drastic. Okay, you asked for it. And the French lady for you.
Got nothing about why the lady was pleasantly plump, other than it just was something he wanted to tell us. That was funny. It was funny. I didn't expect him to drop the baby at the end, but it's funny. All right. Talk to me in the comments. Like this video. Subscribe. You know, all the things. And go and have the day you deserve. Bye.